Academy Laut Malaysia, also known as Malaysian Maritime Academy, is an international maritime education and training player determined to empower leaders of tomorrow. Set amidst verdant surroundings, overlooking the longest and busiest strait in the world, the Strait of Malacca, Alam's strategic location not only brings the wonders of nature but also creates a life at sea experience for the students. From field sports such as football to canoeing and even dragon boating, life at Alam is bound to be an enriching and memorable experience. With the training and discipline inculcated to every cadets, under the patronage of highly established professionals from all over the world, the Alam students are bound to life-changing transformation into a better version of themselves. Seafaring profession is an arena where skills are important, but what is more treasured is the character. The character that can stand in every storm along the way without showing the strains of unfortunate events. It is indeed character that counts. The making of a seaworthy cadet. Upon walking into the gates of Alam, one of the first sights you're bound to come across is the sight of proud young cadets. With their white uniforms crisp and gleaming, their boots polished to shine, and peak caps keeping the harsh glare of the hot Malaysian sun, they would march in groups, steps synchronized, and in unison to the strong voice of the platoon's leader. Discipline is key in Alam, and it's this very discipline that differentiate the proud cadets of Alam from any other academy or university student.
Regimental system is actually differ from other colleges because here we inculcate their ability. We try to transform their ability through the discipline.
It is key not only when it comes to studying, but in every aspect of a future seaworthy cadet's life. The typical day starts out with a loud announcement, waking the cadets from their slumber at the break of dawn, with them rubbing the sand out of their eyes and preparing for early morning exercise. Next comes the morning colors, where the full strength of Alam is on proud display. The national anthem is sung to the skies, and the pledge is recited. And the day ends with a semi-lengthy roll call. Throw in doing their weekly shifts of MOD, the classes from 8 in the morning to 5 in the evening, and you start to wonder, when exactly do these cadets study? When do they revise their notes and prepare for their exams? This is where that key discipline comes into focus.
So through this discipline, then they can have a mental agility. That means they can actually work in any stress condition. So we actually giving them a platform so that they actually mentally and also physically they've been fit to serve the maritime industry.
Let's take a look inside the classrooms first. Bright white lights and cadets in attention, while the lecturer nurtures their ever-expanding knowledge. Full focused attention must be given if you want to succeed and truly rise above the rest. The studies continue back in cabin, and both nautical and engine cadets are no strangers to nights with little to no sleep. Alam cadets will either strive or crack under this stress, but you'll rarely see any cracks. They will pursue their studies while following the strict semi-regimentation system, a system that will break any normal student.
The challenges that we feel is actually the rebellious attitude that kids will have, because why? They are still kids, so they still can't understand why we are doing that. So first thing, they will feel rebel. Why I need to wake up early at 5:30? I need to march at hot sun. I have to do all this nonsense, and end of the day, But True enough, at one particularly they'll understand why we are doing this, because when they succeed, they feel that whatever that we are done here actually will help them.
Studying in Alam truly hardens your spirit and builds the foundation of a great working attitude. You enter Alam a hard and unrefined stone, but with the help of the many lecturers and trainers and the strict regimentation will have you leaving a shining jewel, a true seaworthy cadet. The thirst for knowledge that Alam cadets possess is truly unrivaled. This burning curiosity yearns to be satisfied, and this is where the skilled and specialized team of Alam lecturers and trainers shine. It's truly a marvelous sight to see so many experienced ratings, wise deck officers and captains, and the ever knowledgeable marine engineers, along with a host of other diverse professionals in such awe-inspiring numbers in one place. Alam have lecturers who can teach entire lessons straight from the knowledge they hold in their brains without a need to glance at a textbook or reference slides. These lecturers and trainers are the lifeblood and backbone of Alam. So it is with a deep respect and admiration that the cadets look up to these men and women, these monoliths of the maritime industry. Teachers are blessings, and Alam is truly bountiful in this regard. The differences between Alam and any other academy or university is quite distinctive and striking. It's definitely not a place for the faint of heart. Oftentimes, even the cadets find themselves shocked and surprised during their first week, the infamous induction week. It is during this duration that the strong and weak are determined. The strong persevere through the struggles and hardships and continue on their journey to become a seafarer, while the weak give up, pack up their bags, and go home.
Transform them to be a good leadership. When they become a good leader, actually they can actually know how to manage their time. So managing the time is most important. So it's one of the key factor why we're doing all this, so that they have to know that end of the day it's not only studies, academic. So academic doesn't bring them far. Even though they're good in studies, but they still have to have other things for them to succeed.
The Academy has its very own catering service, which serves the daily nutritional needs of the cadets in a form of different type of cuisines, like Malay, Chinese, Indian, Western, and a fusion of Asian cuisines. It serves the cadet with the abundance of foods, from breakfast, lunch, dinner, and supper, which truly aims to satisfy the cadets.
As you see, previously we have had a vendor to serve the cadets, but now Alam already take the initiative. Now we are carefully portioning the students to give them a very good nutrient. So if you see that we are giving them a very good proteins, carbohydrates and all that, so that, and we are very selective in terms of quality of food that we are serving, so that actually end of the day this actually will help them for their studies and also whatever co-curriculum they involve.
The strict discipline in the semi-regimentation system starts with the induction week and only ends upon you graduating in your convocation. It is toughest for the junior or first year cadets. Getting up with a warden yelling in your ear, the compulsory early morning and evening exercises, a nightly roll call where more punishment in the form of exercise usually follows. But this isn't without reason. This system isn't there to annoy or unnecessarily punish the cadets, but to strengthen the foundation of your discipline and to instill both mental and physical strength into you. Because life only gets harder when you're working on board, and when that time comes, you're going to be grateful for all the good qualities you developed in Alam. Marching in group from class to class, greeting your senior cadets and officers, and being extra cautious in regard to the condition of your cabin and your uniform, all this is the norm in Alam. Academy Laut Malaysia, where wisdom is the language, respect is the culture, and discipline is the way of life, is not only a maritime institution but also a home of excellent seafarers, fulfilling dreams and championing the industry for a number of years.
So what Alam is doing, if you can see, is actually Alam is transforming the cadets actually maybe from their school life to maritime industry. So they actually shaping them future maritime seafarers in terms of their discipline, leadership, and also their fitness to serve the nation.
With the unrelenting support of the sponsors and partners, just like AET, MISC, MARA, and a lot more, shows that Alam has built a kingdom of outstanding reputation as one of the major global supplier of seafarers to the world.
Our vision is actually to shape the future maritime leaders. So we are shaping them. So we are shaping them in all aspects, in terms of their what you call that, physical, mental, and also their social ability to serve back the society.
Yes.
So I think that's what Alam is doing now, and that's our vision and mission.
The process of making a seaworthy cadet is never easy. There will be a lot of rounds, turns, and edges to prepare the cadet to a very challenging life at sea. It takes a whole lot of courage because the sea never promised a sound and calm journey.
There's nothing secret here, but the main thing is discipline.
Yes.
So I feel that if everyone in term, like let's say even the staff from the down workers until the top workers, everyone have discipline. They know what they're doing over here. So discipline is always comes number one, I believe. If everyone have the discipline, they know what they're supposed to do, then I think the students already knows that Alam, when we talk about Alam, discipline is number one. We don't compromise on discipline. So that's, I think, the main secret. To make them understand actually why we're doing this. So when the students understand, then I feel that in a way that adapt to the system, because otherwise they feel that this is actually a burden for them. But we have to, I feel that I'm trying slowly to make the students understand actually why we're doing this regimental system. End of the day is actually for their own benefit. So I think that's my message for them.
Yes.
You will be exposed under a massive stress alongside with a very demanding work on board ship, and you have no choice but to become a hero of your own self. Academy Laut Malaysia's ambition is to give the cadet a world-class quality of training, to become independent and be his own hero in the midst of rough seas. He should always be ready to answer all his duty calls with a set of skills he has under his sleeves, to live with pride and glory, who will forever carry the banner of Alam, and lastly, to grow as a champion and a hero in his own walk of life.